And so Marco was asked about the cancellation of USAID contracts, and here is how that went.
Yes, we canceled a bunch of contracts in USAID. Some were stupid and outrageous. Others didn't serve the national interest, and others we kept. And we are folding it under the Department of State. And you know why? Because we want it to be part of the toolbox of foreign policy, not a standalone. It is not charity. Foreign aid is not charity. It is designed to further the national interest of the United States.
Yeah, I totally agree. And it's gotten to the point where it's just ridiculous. The charity part of that, it's just gotten to be insane.
Again, or that he has to say that out loud is crazy. I mean,
well, they don't give a crap about our money. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about how hard we work and our money. They just keep spending it. We're literally an ATM to these people.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That's an open ATM. Right. Mm-hmm.
Representative Keating also went after Marco in the stupidest way, demanding that he answer yes or no. Is Putin a war criminal? In the midst of Trump trying to end the Russia-Ukraine war, he wants to instigate an insult fest with our government and Putin. I mean, it's so masochistic on the part of Democrats. They want to hurt America and what the Trump administration is trying to do. It's incredible. And here is Marco Rubio's response to that.
Person we're negotiating with, Vladimir Putin, is he a war criminal?
Oh my God.
Well, I think you can look at instances that have happened there and certainly characterize them as war crimes, but our intent is to end the war.
Is he a war criminal?
We can't end the war without talking to Mr. Putin.
That's pretty simple. Is he a war criminal?
Well, that's
this man we're negotiating with, Vladimir Putin. Is he a war criminal? That's not tough.
But what? I'm trying to answer your question by telling you that we're trying to end the war here.
Go ahead.
No, it's not a simple answer.
You are equivocating, sir. Just answer the question.
I'm answering your question, and the answer is that war crimes have been committed, no doubt. And who's responsible for that? There will be time and place for that accountability. But right now, the job is to end the war.
So you won't answer the question. If we don't end the war,
people are going to get
reclaiming my time, sir. Let me go on.
My God, how counterproductive is that guy? Like, shut up.
Oh my God,
what a toddler he is. And it's mean to toddlers. It's so entirely counterproductive. Like, you have no idea how this works. Even I know, but you don't do that. I'm just you know what I mean? I'm just a chick on the right out here. Like, you don't do that. God, how are these people in government? How did they get there?
I forgot to mention that Steve said earlier, Daisy, you should get a gnat.
Yesterday, we were talking about studies on lesbian squirrels, and he was like, Daisy, you should get a lesbian squirrel. Like, how do I know if they're lesbian? Do they drive a Subaru? What? They live in Portland.
I cannot take it, you guys.
It's every day, Steve.
I want to share really quickly before we move on, because we've got more Marco and more cabinet members that we need to highlight. But our good pal Wanda, she has ordered from fastgrowingtrees.com, and you guys, I have to show her stuff because it's beautiful. Yeah. So right now, before I show you what she got, right now at fastgrowingtrees.com/chicks, you can get 50% off certain plants at Fast Growing Trees, because now is the time that you want to be planting things, plus an extra 15% off of your first purchase when you use code CHICKS at fastgrowingtrees.com/chicks. Here's what she said. She said, absolutely loving our fast growing trees. Butterfly bush, bottle brush, and azaleas. Can't wait for the hot pink azaleas and deep red bottle brush to bloom. And so here is some pictures of what the stuff that she planted looks like in her yard. I don't know why it looks so small, but I think that's one of the azaleas. And then look at those purple flowers.
Yeah, those are really
pretty. I mean,
look at all the stuff that she's
looking
planting.
So good, you
and
guys.
It's like all gonna flower.
Oh, I mean, it's going to be absolutely beautiful.
So it's more stuff.
I know. I'm super excited that her stuff is so nice. And your stuff can be too. And by the way, it's not just outdoors. Maybe you want to decorate the inside of your house and have some plants. You can get stuff there at fastgrowingtrees.com/chicks. They've got over 2 million happy customers. They're the largest online nursery. They are fantastic. They make everything so easy, even for people like us who do not have green thumbs. fastgrowingtrees.com/chicks. Use code CHICKS. Back to Rubio. He also got into a little bit of a spat with Jayapal about student visas. And he had to remind her, this idiot, that student visas are not an entitlement. They are not. They are something that we give out of the goodness of our hearts.
Right.
And we can take them away just like we give them out. She's too stupid to understand it, but here he is giving it a go.
In the United States on a student visa, no one's entitled to a student visa.
So you revoked her student visa based on an op-ed, which trumps the Supreme law of the land, which is the Constitution.
Someone's coming up here to stir up problems on our campus. We're going to revoke their visa.
She didn't do any of that. She wrote an op-ed.
Well,
she wrote an op-ed, and I'm talking to you about her particular case.
Claims and your claims. Those are not the facts.
You reclaiming my time. You revoked her student visa because she wrote an op-ed.
And
Would you
revoke?
revoke?
We're going to do more. We will revoke the visa of anyone who's in this country as a guest.
Are you going to revoke the visa of somebody who made that?
The case. I'll look at it. I'm looking to get crazy people out of our country.
Actually, it's not just about revoking. You actually, Secretary Rubio, excuse me, reclaiming my time. If these are legitimate law enforcement agents carrying out proper arrest, why are they hiding their identities?
Because then radical crazies will try to hurt them.
Yeah. Kind of like what we saw yesterday. Like that.
I mean,
yeah.
She's so dumb. Why do they always fight for the people that are horrible? Why?
I continue to do it though. I mean, the Democrat Party is imploding. It's just absolutely in shambles. It really is. If you identify with that shit trash party, I can't help you. I can't.
Yeah,
you're right. They are literally dying on the hill of that, of terrorists. Like, okay. Have fun with that. Have fun.